Night Attack is brought to you by all of our lovely patrons at patreon.com/Night Attack. Subscribe today to get the pre-show and after-show early in your own MP3 RSS feed. That's what it's called. Also, thank you to Doghouse Systems for powering this show. We're using their great computers, and you could be too. Get yourself a free SSD drive when you get a Doghouse computer at doghousesystems.com/v/rogue. Use promo code ROGUE. That's ROGUE at checkout. Our friend ICU put together this previously on video for last week's episode, Night Attack, episode 336.
Well, I just really thought that, Mondo was just a very, he was kind of an inspiring figure for me.
Mondo is misunderstood, much like the prequels. I think they're very
Jar Jar Binks is actually very popular. When people think about, like,
I'm a big fan of Senate, and if he's going to run for Congress,
I just kind of feel
we
like
actually had a lot of Senate stuff with the prequels.
Harrison initially was the first person to tell me about Mondale, and I said it was, this is good.
Night Attack.
And I'm glad you guys give me some leeway here.
You miss 100% of the swings you don't swing at. And so...
Oh, hello, you beautiful bastards, you demon hordes of the internet. It is Tuesday night, and you know it's time to light this motherfucker on fire. It's Night Attack, bringing you the best of the worst of the internet ever since anybody paid attention. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined as always by my BFF and OAK's JRY, Justin Robert Young. I think my favorite part of that last week episode is how quickly Andrew is like selling our bit and then can't resist and takes off all his clothes and then jumps in the oil pit with us to do his own George Lucas impression.
I mean, it's just too good. It's too good to get that George in. How you doing, man?
Good, man. We're keeping busy. Had a day off, first day off in a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna get one every single week. Turns out I'm for them. I didn't realize they had value. Yeah.
Nice.
Bryce, do you ever get? They're called days off. Have you ever tried one?
It was nice to try one this past weekend.
How'd you like it?
It was pretty good. I actually had a chance to do my laundry.
Yeah, right.
Then I only did most of it because I got kind of high.
Yeah. So. Also, I actually midday couldn't take the energy of the kids. Ran out here and started doing just a little bit of bills. And then ran back.
Just a little bit.
But I mean, having the
It's
option of a day off, it was amazing, right?
Yeah. Justin, you ever ever take any days
You ever tried
off?
one of them? A day off?
No, I kind of have days off. I guess Sunday's my day off. It's hard though, because when you work for yourself, it's like every moment is a moment you could be doing a thing that you would hate yourself for not doing the next moment.
Well,
right?
and we talked about that. That was the ecstasy, the bliss of being on tour, is from the moment you woke up till the moment you went to bed. There was never one moment in your day that you weren't doing exactly what you were supposed to be doing. Whereas when you're in charge, from the moment you wake up till the moment you go to bed, you're pretty sure there's something more valuable you ought to be doing. But this is the first time I've encountered that middle ground where everybody agreed that we're going to take a day off. And I just said yes, because everyone else's hands were up. And then now that here it is, that's Sunday, and nobody's working. It was really weird and awesome and wonderful, and I loved it. And I think I want to keep having a day off.
I think that's a good idea, man. No, you guys, and for those of you who are unaware, Brian obviously runs a production studio in the era of COVID, which means there are some fucking complications. And specifically in terms of Modern Rogue, you guys are shooting batches. You shot a 3-week run a couple months ago?
Yeah, and then
2.5 weeks,
I believe current plan is to do about a month and see if we can't fill out the rest of the year. Now,
yeah,
and
so now you're doing like double.
That 2 weeks was intense too, like
a bit more intense than I think it should have been. I think we learned some lessons during that 2 weeks.
There's not a lot of us here, and a lot of us have a tendency to, what's it?
We're all people pleasers.
Yes.
And when nobody's willing to admit that everybody else is over pleasing them, what you have is everybody working themselves to the bone and refusing to admit it.
and so it's been a thing. It's been a thing, like not only like having the day off as a part of kind of the weekly schedule, but also like I've told people a couple of times this past week, like, hey, the point of us doing this and having this many people is so that you can say, I also need to not be here this day, that day, whatever day, because otherwise we'll just show up and push edits or push other stuff that needs to get done away for kind of that short term,
Well, it's funny. It comes from what I think is the same energy source that makes us pretty good at all of our jobs, which is, I'm just going to work a little bit harder than everybody else. But when you have an entire pod of people who are thinking that, you get this weird Mexican standoff where nobody wants to flinch. And it's like, well, if we're not going to do 1 billion episodes in a day, it's not going to be my fault that we ever stop. And so suddenly it's 2 a.m. and we're still shooting and nobody's flinching and the guns are still out, I mean, it's, but I think we're being smarter about it now. And I think it helps to have kind of a dedicated role in Corey of to check in with people and to just say, hey, I think you should take tomorrow off. And then it's like, okay. And it's like, because I'm like, you don't need to keep talking. Yeah. I heard you at take tomorrow off.
We're good, friend. We're good. But everything's going great. And now you guys are kind of learning some really good, just production house lessons, of just what this kind of grind looks like.
Well, and we were even able to sneak in some side project stuff, Brant is working on some production work that is going to end up in the mystery jackpots, and Bryce was able to do a side gig, and John is able to configure. John's sort of like the assembly man. He's
coordinating our remote editors and things like that.
Wait, what's Ford's first name? Thomas Ford?
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford.
Mario Ford.
Mario Ford. Yeah, he's the Mario Lopez Ford of our operation. Yeah.
And his brother Ford.
Yes, that's right. But it's funny because when I think about it too hard, I get upset because I realize we're only 1 week into this, and then I'm like, yeah. But then I'm also like, yes, we're 1 week into it, but this feels sustainable in a way that the previous burst was not. Does that land with you, Bryce?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. You're talking to Bryce.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please, Bryce.
I'm talking about Bryce, who was on.
Yeah, there we go.
Who's here.
Welcome to the bizarre briefing.
Yeah, sorry,
go ahead, Bryce.
Sorry. Yeah.
The Royal Bryce. On paper, things are making a lot of sense. We'll kind of see how it goes in the wash, because I know last time when we did it, we didn't really have much of a plan or anything, and it was just kind of taking it day by day, which I think helped create some of that friction, where hopefully having a better understanding of what things happen on what days and people getting the confidence to say, hey, I'm actually not available on X, Y, or Z day.
Now, likewise, Justin, you're leaving the desert and about to enter the rainforest. In terms of content, you've there over the last month, there's not been a lot for you to talk about in political hay making.
Yeah.
But it's about to rain for 2 months straight. I know that you've messed around with the set.
Allegedly. We are, right now they announced the VP, so Kamala Harris is the VP. That's good. We get a good podcast out of that tomorrow. The streams have been good, and then we're going to be doing a lot of streaming for the conventions over the next 2 weeks. But other than that, who knows, man? Biden's just he's in his basement in a mech suit,
he rode
trying
a
to fucking he rode a bike, dude, and he didn't have training wheels or nothing, and everybody clapped, and everyone was very proud of him, and they were like, "You're great, holy shit, you're very good at riding a bike.
You should be leader of the free world." Yes, who should be leader of the free world? That's right, you should. Good job, you rode a bike.
Oh, he really was on a bike.
Pumped.
What the fuck?
He was, yeah. No, that was the big thing. And then he said something snotty to the Fox News reporter, and everybody was like, "Yay! He rode a bike and he was snotty to a reporter. Hooray!"
Let me tell you,
Salty bike.
Listen, man. Hey, listen, Jack. You gotta, here's the deal. If you're riding a bike, you can't push the pedals until you get on the seat.
That's like America. America deserves my ass in that groove. It's me, salty Biden. It's a new character, salty Biden. I've been in my back. Sorry.
Here's the deal. You got some wet ass pussy. And I'm like, listen, Jack, I'm about to beat it up. Jack, I'm telling you.
My friend Corn Pop found a charge.
like, sir. That's right. Did I say the other C word? Damn.
We had a cast iron pot for our macaroni.
There was apparently 4 C words, sir. Please.
Yeah, no. So it's gonna be fun, but really, it's like what I love about Tuesdays is that we get to have fun together, because that's always such a highlight of my week.
Goddamn right. It was such a treat to see the light turn on behind Andrew's eyes when he realized that the games, like the worst thing to do during a game was try to win, and instead to it's more about trying to stunt, and it was cool.
Last week. Oh yeah. Oh totally. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, they're just a world in which everybody was like just doing shows. I would love to do more stuff with Heaton. I'd love to do more stuff with the fucking Ice Cream Social guys too. Like I just feel like once a month we should just have like a jamboree episode with like fucking 50 people we like, and it'd just be an ungodly mess and it'd be unlistenable, but I'd have a really fun time.
I mean, in an ideal world, it would all take place on 7 acres here before COVID. But failing that, we can at least.
It's funny. I was
happen.
texting with Anthony Carboni today because we were talking about the VP thing, and he was like, like, this might be the least weird thing to happen, the VP announcement. And I'm like, yeah, definitely less weird than like Trolls World Tour sweeping the Oscars because it's the only movie eligible. Like, I feel like there's definitely going to be a lot of just weird shit.
What was it? What movie outperformed Jurassic Park to take #1 at the box office? Goonies outperforming Jurassic Park to be #1 at the box office in 2020.
Yeah, Goonies accidentally breaks Titanic's record for fucking weeks at #1 because fucking that's it. Fucking, it's our time down here. It just turns out that down here is 2020 after a fucking pandemic. Did you hear about this goddamn Russia has their fucking bootleg ass vaccine?
It has the word Sputnik, so I have no idea that it's secretly just a balloon with an antenna strapped to it.
Apparently, fucking Russia just rolls out yesterday, and they're like, well, fucking, we got a vaccine. Yeah, totally. And like all the medical community's like, they almost certainly, like, just narrator voice, they didn't. In fact, Vladimir was just using some old Gatorade. He found in the fridge.
Well, part of it is like, phase 1, you have to prove it doesn't hurt anyone. Phase 2 is you're supposed to test efficacy. And then phase 3 is you accelerate it and do it on a wide scale. Turns out that once you get past phase 1, you could pretty much say whatever the fuck you want. They're vitamin B shots, whatever. Like, we got it.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah, no, yeah. Russia has the vaccine and they have no gay citizens. So there we go. Russia, ladies and gentlemen, let them go. Keep going.
Wait, I thought that was an Iran thing, that they said that nobody was gay in Iran.
No, the president said that, but apparently there's also some braggadocious boasting from Russia that at least according to this joke I saw in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Well, I know that Iran, here's 2 facts. Iran, #1, claims to have no gay people. #2, leads the world in gender reassignment surgeries.
Oh.
Put together that what you will.
That's a weird side of a theocracy. Like, if you're like, all right, yeah, you lead the world in gender reassignment surgery, but it's because a crippling theocracy has strangled the country for 3 decades.
People are saying that Iran doesn't claim that. Maybe not the country itself, but I know.
Mahmoud Ahmadinejad.
Thank you for saying it, so I didn't have to. Yeah.
Who now these days spits hot American sports takes on Twitter, came to America and was like, oh, yeah, no, we have no gays. No gays in Iran. No. Gays? What? Like gay people? No, not us. No.
I mean,
Fucking
sometimes you get people who kind of stare at you for a little bit, but I mean, that's just more of a gaze.
You know, maybe it's gaze, right? You know, like they're fucking looking at you. You know, it's no. Iran and Buffalo Wild Wings. Fucking no gaze.
Wait, sorry. Is that a reference I didn't get?
Nope. I'm just saying that apparently that's going to be the new slogan. Like, as Buffalo Wild Wings is struggling because they can't get physical people in, so they're just going to take a hard left to Iranian style theocracy.
Well, if you would like to prevent us from taking a hard left into Iranian style theocracy, you can put your money where your mouth is. By heading on over to patreon.com/nightattack.
We've been doing this a decade?
Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, unless you want to see us fall under the tutelage of the Ayatollah, you will head to patreon.com/nightattack and support us right here on the show. Get your custom RSS feed. Get the episodes a little bit earlier than you would otherwise.
The pre-show, the post-show. It's like you spend double the time with us.
Fuck yes.
Somebody once accused me of not telling the truth, and I told him, why don't you head on over to patreon.com/nightattack.
You know, sometimes you fucking want to put money in a show that has a hard time thinking of something that could go with the punchline imam, but you give us money anyway, and that's what you do at patreon.com/nightattack.
Hey man, why don't you join my mom as being one of the patrons here at patreon.com/nightattack?
You walked right by it.
Oh man. Now that's a joke as pure as the teachings of Muhammad.
Christ almighty.
Hey man, you support us at patreon.com/nightattack. That's the thing I would say if I were falling into the throes of Iranian theocracy.
But you can prevent it. Patreon.com/nightattack. And of course, if you're a new pledger or if you up your pledge, you have a chance to randomly be called out on a segment we call...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Night Attack new Patreon name chant corner hour.
It's an hour of it. Justin, I'm sorry.
What's up?
I can't walk past it. I have to say.
Is it God damn it? I swear to God if he's back. I swear to God if he's back. If fucking Southern Beauregard is back again.
Lord.
Nope, it's not. This is a true thing.
Because for fucking a series of months, you have continually put Southern Beauregard in the middle of the name chant corner hour, the legendary Texas football coach, Southern Beauregard.
Not by choice. I mean, I couldn't help it. That was just how things went. This is more an event to the tune of $69 an episode. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here. Ladies and gentlemen. I poop my pants.com.
I poop my pants.com. Type it in for real.
I poop my pants.com.
Oh, wait, no. Do it again. I'll back you up.
I poop my pants.com. Thank you very much. I poop my pants.com.
It goes to my Twitter. At least it did.
It did a couple weeks back.
Yeah, I poopmypants.com does go to my Twitter. Hey, Brian and Bryce, we have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/nightattack, and we stream here every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We like to tell a little story, and I'd like to tell you one right now, Brian.
Oh, yeah, man. Make sure it's about bizdism. That's what I call business. Tell me the business of bizdism.
Number one, you're not my fucking dad. So the bizdism is about Spider Bite. And I'm not talking Spider Bite 1 or 69. I'm talking about Spider Bite 0.
Huh.
Okay? We're going back to the old school.
How old?
All right? Well, look, we're driving through a Dutch town called Renegade. And next thing you know, I look at my watch and I say, it's Dan 33.
Yeah.
Dan, of course, being the Dutch word for puking out of the side of my window.
Look out. You're looking at your watch. You're not driving.
Listen, You might think I would Benito boom crash, which is what you call Benito, of course, is the word for crash in Dutch. But I'm a sat guy, all right? I fucking know where the 10 and 2 is. I know I got my 6. So there's an underlining shadow to this story, and that's I'm not crooky. That's Dutch for being crooked. Anyway,
Thank you,
DSA 89 gave us a subscription, so thank you.
Man, that was smooth. Yeah, who is the bit boss?
Our bit boss before the bit train left the station was Biz Dism, but we got a lot of bits coming, so stay tuned to the end of the show.
Yeah, stick up for them bits.
Hey, Bryce, we got a game.
Well, hold on, wait. Before we start with the game, I want to point out that if you follow Bryce on social media at Brycus, right?
At Brycus.
I fucked this up a bunch of times. BRYCAS.
That's what we call the Benito boom crash. when you say the wrong Twitter handle.
You said that this game was either going to be brilliant or a total fucking train wreck. Right.
Yeah, I think I called it fall on my face disaster level if it doesn't go well.
So just so everybody knows,
the XFL.
Yes. Pre-Dwayne.
Oh gosh. So I was doing the stream on over the weekend. I was doing marbles on Sunday. Play a community game called Marbles on Stream. People get it's a little physics game. It's fun. People should check it out. And well, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
I have a sickness. I'm sick.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Bryce, you're sick?
I'm sick.
Do you poopyourpants.com?
No, thankfully. No, really. I found out on that marble stream, but I've got a fever. Really, I've got kind of a fever going on, and pretty much, I've been monitoring
because if every
it.
time you poop your pants, it causes $69 to appear. Just run with it.
Just runs with it. And so I've been monitoring my temperature, and I don't think it's going to break unless we play this game. Fellas, I have to tell you, I've been struck with Scatman fever. We found out that the Scatman John,
not Scatman Carruthers.
No, a different Scat. I still don't know who that is.
Not the way he played Curly in the Harlem Globetrotters. Also he was in The Shining.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was the black guy in The Shining.
He was the guy in The Shining. He was the loving older man.
He was the caretaker. That actually is worse. That's worse. Anyway, move on.
So
whatever.
What we discovered on that stream, and the VOD is still up there for people, is that the Scatman. I mean, what do you think of the Scatman's music? What do you think the Scatman is trying to stay with his song?
Are we going to go into like the thing that we did in the after show? Do we need to theatrically revisit?
Are we going to do Nostradamus as the Scatman?
No. This is a different...
Beep bop boopity bop. We'll become obsessed with this. Boo boop boopity bee. 9/11 Building 7.
Okay, well that's right.
Kylie Jenner beep bop beep bop.
The thing we found out...
Up, Kamala Harris. Beep bop bop in the basement.
Oh no.
Beep bop bop boo doo boo. He rode a bicycle.
Why is it
Predictions Scatman?
We found out that the Scatman is actually like really has something to say about the world. He really wants to make the world a better place. He's legitimately...
So wait a minute. Hold on. You wrote a game that is another take on a metaphysical appreciation of the Scatman scats that is not the Nostradamus Scatman that we came up with.
Right.
So we're taking a reference that is old enough to drink, and we have now made it two different Oracle bits.
That's right. This is
separate Oracle bits. So this is not Nostradamus Scatman.
This is not Nostradamus.
So we're so far off, it would not be weird for me to say, beep, bop, bop, bitty, bop. I am a crazy frog. What the hell? Why not?
That would be confusing.
Axel F. A ringtone.
But close. This is a game that I've entitled Orinocobidilibapabapa Flow.
Oh, Jesus. Enya lyrics or Scatman?
That's right, gentlemen.
Oh, my God. Yes. 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 Either Gaelic lyrics that make no sense or scat. Oh, my God. This is the best game ever. Okay, I'm in. I'm all in. All in. All in.
Bryce, in appreciation for this game, can I only say, damn, you did get high this weekend.
It was amazing. I got 45 minutes out of this on Sunday. It was
Beady bop with the crazy Fly Guy flow. Beady bop, beady bop. On Night Attack I go. Beady bop,
I've pulled
beady
lyrics.
Bop. Scatman way, Scatman way, Scatman way. Beady bop. Scatman way, Scatman way, Scatman way.
Gong.
I've pulled lyrics from both Scatman John and Enya songs. And I'm going to, I can't even trust myself to read them. I'm going to have Google Translate read them text to speech.
Gotcha. Okay, that's good.
So that there's no anything. And so it's the two of
So
you.
wait, hold on, wait a minute. Number one, just a question, because I don't know,
Yeah.
point of fact.
Yeah.
Can you look up Scatman lyrics on the internet that just goes scatted a beat bop ba dee ba beat bop ba doop?
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is, these two lyricists.
Just to clear things up, none of this is racist because I'm Irish and Justin is black. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, just so everybody knows.
Can neither confirm nor deny that. For example, right, and this is going to be both of you against me. All right, I've made the game.
Oh, good.
You
Yeah,
have to come to a
yeah,
consensus.
yeah.
I will only accept consensus answers to this. All right. So
It's only if we win, Brian, that Bryce stops being high. Like he's been in prison. He's just in a glass cage of highness, and only me and you together, Brian, can break him out.
So, for example, right, I'm going to give you a lyric, and I'm going to have Google Translate read it out. So,
wait,
someone's got to be the clown who's creating the sound and makes the world go round.
So it's not translating it, but that's the voice.
And
that's
you would never say that C word.
Someone's got to be the clown who's creating the sound and makes the world go round.
Sail away, sail away. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she would.
No, this is Scatman.
Yeah, that's got to be.
This has got to be the Scatman.
Yeah, no, it's self-deprecating. It's not overly.
Well, yeah, because he's letting he's the clown that makes the sound that makes it.
Somebody's got to.
Where is the clown that makes the sound that makes it all go down? In your heart, probably, but not right now. You're listening to the Scatman.
I mean, and by the way, let's set some sidebar real quick, Justin.
Okay. Yeah.
If it takes place over the horizon, it's almost certainly Enya.
Sure.
If it takes place in your heart, it's almost certainly Scatman, right?
The Scatman, yes.
Okay,
Scatman is local.
Right.
Enya is international.
She's visionary. She's trying to get it over there.
Oh, yeah.
Always talking about Orinoco or wherever. Yeah.
Exactly. Steel tariffs, steel tariffs, steel tariffs. Like that kind of shit. International stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
if Heaton was here, he would have fucking laughed.
No, I'm with you.
So that's how our example round would go, and then I'd play. In fact, I'd play it.
So it was Enya.
Someone's got to be the clown who's creating the sound that makes the world go round.
All right.
Okay. So some of these number
3, 4,
one,
5. That's another song from a guy that jives.
They did a collab.
Did they really?
Luke Bega did a posthumous collab with the Scatman.
Posthumous? I'm sorry. What?
Posthumous.
Yeah.
They called it Scatman and Hatman because apparently Luke Bega's a hat man.
I mean,
because he wears the hat. Yeah.
He wears hats. I guess.
So is the Lucky Charms guy.
You can say that.
Well,
not
he
me.
didn't fucking do a
I can say it because I'm
collab with the
Irish.
Scatman.
Yeah.
So here we go. So that's an example one. We've got one here. I'm gonna have Google read this to you.
Powerless, flowerless, cannot do this anymore. Remember to surrender to the power of your choices. Acceptance is the answer. Page 449. Slow down, take it easy. Tommy ain't no hurry here.
Oh boy. Can you put that text in the chat?
Power is the flower.
Power
is
that
sounds
page 499, and I'm gonna say it just like this, and you will believe me when I say that this is Enya, and it can't be Scatman John.
So, all right, powerless, flowerless, cannot do any more. Remember to surrender to the power of your choices. Acceptance is the answer, page 449. Slow down and take it easy, Tommy. Ain't no hurry here. I mean, I guess
away,
Tommy's
sail away, sail away. Yeah, right? Come on.
Gone.
That's got to be Enya. Yeah.
Page
Far and
449.
away. Well, I mean, page 449, maybe that was like stage direction in the hymnal or something. I don't know. I mean, it makes more sense with Enya than Scatman. Okay, give me the Scatman version of it.
Okay, wait. All right, the Scatman. Powerless, powerless, do this anymore. Remember to surrender to the power of the choices. Acceptance is the answer, page 449. Slow down, take it easy, dominate, or hurry.
Shit.
All right, wait, hold on. Let me do it as Enya. Powerless, flowerless, cannot do this anymore. Remember to surrender to the power of your choices. Acceptance is the answer. Page 449. Slow down and take it easy, Tommy. Ain't no hurry here.
I think you convinced me. I think it's Scatman.
No, I think Enya owns more 500-page books.
Okay, all right. Enya it is.
Enya.
You said
Enya face.
Enya.
In your face, bitch.
Oh no! Oh, no!
In your face, my mom.
Well, let's take a listen to this song called "Time." Take your time.
Powerless, flowerless, cannot do this anymore. Remember to surrender to the power of your choice. Acceptance is the answer, page 449. Slow down, take it easy, Tommy. Ain't no hurry here.
I remember this Enya hit.
That's a Scatman.
God damn it. You want to know what, Brian? Brian, I think we just realized you got a better beat on this game than I do. So I'm gonna, I will.
The page 449 threw me off.
Turns out fucking Scatman has more 500-page books than Enya. So
Yeah.
fucking who knew that?
He has both The Stand and the original Hellraiser.
And Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. All right, we've got another one here from the Google text-to-speech.
Neon signs in the night, red and blue city lights, cargo trains rolling by, once again someone cries.
Now, trains rollin', is that ROLLIN apostrophe?
Post it.
Or
Post
is that
it in the chat,
trains
Bryce.
roll in?
Per genius.com, it's rolling with a G.
Okay. One more time.
Neon signs in the night, red and blue city lights, cargo trains rolling by, the once again someone cries.
Neon signs in the night, red and blue city lights, cargo trains rolling by. Once again, someone cries. It's got to be Enya. To trains, to trains, 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 to trains, to trains. Trains, trains, ride the silver rails, eat from a can. You can do hobo work. You can make the codes that all go up on the poles. Jerk.
And you said jerk.
Bring your bindle
away,
up on the
away,
boxcar.
roll
Roll away. Roll away, roll away.
This
roll
is your
away.
famous song,
Gong.
Boxcar Buddha. Boxcar Buddha is the name of it. They call me Boxcar Buddha 'cause I roll across the world doing work here and there, and I'm homeward bound for sure. I'm not Enya. I'm the reincarnated Cardi B. I don't know.
Cardi C.
I'm the sidetrack Siddhartha going from town to
There we go.
town.
Thank you. I'm the sidetrack Siddhartha. In fact, that's the title of it. Sidetrack Siddhartha.
Sidetrack Siddhartha. All right. I
Need
said
a
I wasn't
consensus
gonna go against. I said I wasn't gonna go against your instinct on this. You say it's Enya. I back your play.
All right, the boys are saying Enya. Let's hear a little bit of Trains and Winter. There you go. It's Enya.
Oh, sidetrack Siddhartha. Reincarnated Cardi B. Wow, Enya had a hobo ballad, mind blown.
Hey, so does Scatman. We can talk about that later, but so does Scatman.
Wait a minute. Hold
I
on.
believe you.
Also, like, do all Enya songs sound alike?
Yes.
They're all just like ba 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 ba. That's it. That's all. That's the whole
the kind
fucking
of question that somebody who has not bought both of her albums with the same cover would ask.
Whoa.
Here's all
My
I
man's
know.
gonna get the best and
You've
the
got
very
a
best of
ringer on
Enya.
the inside on this one.
Wow.
I don't know how many
shit.
Scatman books you've or albums you bought.
I mean, personally, I preferred in the original Aramaic my Scatman, but all I know is this: there was a chick on TikTok who only
There's
used
a
to
chick
do
on TikTok, and she only used to do.
I'm just let's get it out.
Just keep
Jesus.
going.
Just get it out. Just get it out.
We have a lot
I
of
am
game
here for
ones.
you. There's a lot of game.
Game.
It's next question. Just go to the next question.
Here we go.
If I could only take a second or even just a minute, I'd like to give you all your lifetime and put you in it.
What is it?
That's Scatman. Enya is one thing. She's repetitive, but not redundant. She's gonna say, "Can I take a second?" No, wait, maybe a minute. That's not that. That ain't Enya. Enya's closer to Nostradamus than Scatman is.
If I could only take a second or even just a minute, I'd like to give you all of your lifetime and put you in it. That's some metaphysical horseshit.
I mean, I'm just telling you what my gut says. I will abide by your choice.
If I could only take a second or just a minute, I'd like to give you all the lifetime or just put you in it. All right, yeah.
Yeah,
Scatman.
Scatman, right?
Are you saying Scatman?
Yes.
All right, let's take a listen to Message to You.
If I could only take a second, or even just a minute.
What I like about this line is that it doesn't make any sense.
Unlike Enya's, which makes perfect sense.
Put me in what? Don't put me in my lifetime. I'm in my lifetime, Scatman John. All right, there we go. That's a point for you guys.
Put you in it. Wow, he does. He has kind of a Captain Morgan tone, doesn't he? I'm the Scat Man.
Gather around the decks. If I could take just a second or maybe even just a minute, I'd grab your life and punch you in the cunt, you fucking bitch.
All right.
Fuck you.
Where's my alarm?
Fuck
I gotta
all
get
of
the
you.
alarm
It's
sound
me,
back.
Captain Morgan.
Round 4.
If every man says all he can, if every man is true, do I believe the sky above is Caribbean blue?
Oh, come on.
If every man says, if every man is true, do I believe that the sky is Caribbean blue? It's I want it to be Captain
I think
Morgan.
only one of these artists is Caribbean. I think Scatman is Caribbean.
My gut
I'm
says
assuming Scatman is Caribbean.
Let me hear it again.
Sure, we can play it. It'll just play it a little slower.
If every man says all he can, if every man is true, do I believe the sky above is Caribbean blue?
If every man says all he can, if every man is true, do I believe the sky above is Caribbean blue?
Do 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 do. To choose, Enya because of the blues. Scatman, all right, give me the Scatman version.
Also, wait. All right, the Scatman version would be if every man said. Wait, no, I'm just kidding. It's Scatman Morgan. I'm just kidding. If every man says all he can, if every man is true, do I believe the sky above is Caribbean blue? Captain Morgan scatting, everybody. I'm Scatman John now. This is my new way of living. I live for you, friends. I'm Scatman Morgan. I kicked the dog off the gangplank. Boop, pop, beep. I'm Scatman Morgan. It's my new persona. Everyone's got to rebrand. I rebranded, Brian, post-COVID.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm here for you, Brian. The new Scatman COVID.
Captain
Brian.
Morgan.
No, I'm Captain. No, Scatman. I'm not the captain anymore. Brian, I got my license taken away. I got a BUI.
A DUI.
A BUI.
Oh, sorry. Boating under the influence?
No, being a bitch-ass boss under the influence. Apparently, it's illegal.
I heard.
I didn't know. I was
Scatman.
being a bitch-ass boss, and I got reversed, so I'm scatting now until I get my license back.
Okay, well, Scatman Morgan, it sounds to me like, I mean, that's a fine cover of an Enya song you did, but I think that was an Enya song.
I think so, too.
They say Enya. And we don't need to give them an asterisk for outside help. Let's listen to Caribbean Blue. One of Enya's more popular songs.
Scatman Morgan, I forgot how much I missed you. It's been a
Hey,
while.
you know, Brian, I've only been the Scatman since Kamala Harris got named the VP. It happened very
recently.
Very recently. Before I was just the captain. Now I'm the
I did
Scatman.
hear the tales of a British vessel came up and delivered you the news, and you read it to the entire crew.
I did.
What did that sound like?
I said, well, hold on. Hey, you Englishman, give me your shit. Okay, cool. And then I took it, rolled it, and I said, oh, hold on. I found my new calling. Skibbity-beep-bop, ba-da-ba-da-beep-bop. I'm Captain Morgan. Oops, no, I'm Scatman Morgan. That's my new name. Fuck you, people. And then I took off in my jetpack, and now I'm here.
You got a jetpack
You
now.
didn't even mention Kamala Harris in your announcement.
Oh wait, wait, no, you meant Kamala Harris. Oh yeah. I was at that point though, Brian. I was already in my jetpack and I was flying here, and I was reading the fine print because mostly I thought it was about me, and then I found out. Oh, it's like the newspaper, Brian. You're reading the news headline, Captain Morgan's now Scatman Morgan. Change all references. And then small print down below, dog lost. Another smaller story after that, Kamala Harris VP. And I'm like, well, fuck me, I guess. I'm in a jetpack. I'm coming to Night Attack. I'm Scatman Morgan. Let me scat about it. Skibidi-beep-bop, Kamala is the VP. Biden rides a bike, beep-bop-ba-doo-ba-da-boop. And so I knew I was here.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you for joining us, Scatman Morgan.
Anyway, I'm back on my jetpack. I'm leaving forever.
leaving.
Bye.
Oh, shit. I needed this help.
Okay. Hey, Justin, did you see Catman? The Catman.
The Catman. Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, round 5. Here we go. I'm going to have the text-to-speech.
Stop, look, and listen. The revolution's over. Everybody won.
That sounds like some Scatman shit. Enya would never say something so positive or universal.
It seems a little bit far afield.
Enya's version, let me hear it again.
Stop, look, and listen. The revolution's over. Everybody won.
See, she
Stop,
would,
look, and listen. The revolution's over. Everybody won. I feel like that's Scatman.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Totally
I mean,
Scatman.
she'd be like, she'd equivocate. She'd be all like, take your time and consider that the revolution may have been finished years ago, and we don't really know. Perhaps you won, perhaps you lost. It doesn't really matter. I'll do the same album again. I'll do the same album again.
The TikTok chick did a thing about Pure Moods, which is the only reason why I know fucking Enya is the Pure Moods commercials when I was growing up. There we go. Got it out.
All right, let's take a listen to People of the Generation. People of the Generation, number 6.
You're the generation that can make the world see. Everybody Join in and repeat after me. It's time to
Stop, look, and listen. The revolution's over. Everybody won. Yeah. Stop, look, and listen. The revolution's over. It's time to have some fun.
Now, do you think he paid royalties to Scatman Morgan for this?
Holy shit. I didn't realize Scatman John wasn't black.
Yeah, he's an American man.
What does that change? Captain Morgan's not black.
That you know. No, for whatever reason, I always thought Scatman John was black. I didn't realize he was a white guy.
I thought so too. It's when you hear him singing that you're like, oh, that's like almost like a New Yorker kind of accent.
Yeah, that's a white man.
A white man?
Oh, white man.
Yeah, that's a white man, I would say.
All right, here's round 6. Round 6.
The words of the sages written on the pages, impossible for me to see. I'm standing in the rain.
All right, let me give you Enya.
Yeah.
The words of the sages written on the pages, impossible for me to see. I'm standing in the rain. It's pretty Enya.
Yeah.
Give me Scatman Morgan.
The words of the saint. I don't know why I'm fucking Alex Jones now.
Just give it to Alex Jones.
Oh, no. Actually, no. You want to know that voice? That was Dan Carlin quote voice.
Okay.
Here, you want Dan Carlin quote voice?
Give me Dan Carlin.
The words of the sages are written in the pages. Impossible for me to see. I'm standing in the rain. End quote.
Now, the thing you have to understand about Scatman Morgan is he didn't write like you or me. He'd be like reading Madonna quotes and trying to make sense of them. They wouldn't. It's gotta be Enya.
Enya, yeah. Sages. The only thing that would make me think Scatman John is that Sages and Pages is a very
easy rhyme.
Tight rap rhyme, right? Whereas like Enya needs to rhyme something
it with
every
as much
5.
scat as you can scoot. Give me the scat scoot.
The words of the sages are written on the pages, impossible me to see. I'm standing in the rain.
Yeah, I'm still feeling Enya.
Enya.
Yeah.
Let's go. Enya.
What was your saying?
Scatman ain't crying about the rain. Rain's the thing that wipes all the scat off the road.
That's his mortal That's his mortal enemy.
Right.
If he
Whereas
fucking
Enya
gets hit
is
with
the
rain, he
right?
dies.
Yes, exactly.
Scat can't exist in rain.
Yeah.
Let's listen to Stop the Rain.
Words of the sages written on the pages, impossible for me to see. I'm standing in the rain.
All right. To be fair, this is a cover of an Enya song, though. An unpublished Enya song.
All right, that's a point for me. Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. All right, here's another one.
Who's this character?
Yeah, it's me. I'm Bryce, man.
This is Boss Bryce. This is Boss Bryce.
See, I need points to live. And I take your points and I make a industry.
You realize how much I get on the black market for every victory against 2 co-hosts of a podcast? Well, more well than you could imagine.
That's right, more well than anyone can ever imagine. All right, here's round 7.
Does the sun still kiss the earth in Lebanon? Does the moonlight still reflect the sand at night?
Man, if that ain't an Enya lyric, I ain't never heard one.
All right, question as we're getting later into the game. Is this fucking Boss Bryce trying to fuck us?
Yeah.
Is Boss Bryce trying to fuck us because he's giving us some metaphysical shit that's talking about Lebanon or whatever? Like, now that we know definitively that Scatman John is white, like, you don't think he's gonna be doing it, but he might be.
Boss Bryce, if you don't mind, as a neutral middle ground voice, will you act as though you're there at the recording and you're giving notes explaining how it should sound?
Yeah, sure.
I want to make a hit here, so what would you say?
Sure, here, I'll have the kid sing it.
Does the sun still kiss the earth in Lebanon?
No. You
Does
need
the
more scatting and or reverb voices. Yeah. If we don't print enough discs, they chop off my butt. We need to print more discs.
That's a true thing of the CD era.
That one was real, folks. Look it up. They
Boss
won't put,
Price, they're gonna chop off it. Hey, everyone's got a boss. It just so happens that Boss Price's boss will chop off his butt if he doesn't sell enough discs.
it's a high stakes game, Justin. The music industry doesn't pull any punches
But
on your
Mr. Boss, I'm doing the best I can, making the same song over and over and over again.
What do you think here, Brian?
But I
This is
think
a real
it's Enya.
vexer.
I think it's Enya.
Seems a little on the nose, but
I
I'm
mean,
with you.
You think Scatman is, if now that we know that he's like a New York white dude, do you think he's singing about Lebanon and rain and the?
Oh, when you think you're deep, hell yeah, you're doing this. Does the sun still kiss the earth in Lebanon? Does the moonlight still reflect the sand at night?
Shit. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic.
That's right. The Beastie Boys are an option on all of these.
Shut up, Boss Price. Stop
it's
trying
the
to
closest
fuck
If you
up.
pick the
proxy I
Beastie
have.
Boys, I get an extra inch on my ass.
God, I'm gonna go with Enya. I still feel Enya.
All right, let's go in you.
Boys are going in, yeah.
You see a faded sign on the outskirts of Lebanon when the moon reflects on the desert sand.
By the way, before we get the answer here, Curtis LaRock ominously says, "Are you indeed underestimating the ego of a New York City white dude?"
All right, let's listen
good point.
to Lebanon.
Does the sun still kiss the earth in Lebanon? Does the moonlight still reflect the sand at night?
All right, producer Bryce, how did you like that?
It's all right. Need more boobops. All of these songs, by the way, do have boobops in them.
Okay, all
Just
right.
just so you're clear, like
Yeah.
he's doing some slow jams and he's boobopping in them.
Fuck. Somebody just says out of context. We need a Twitter account for out of context comments from the chat. Sunbun saying, "I don't like woke Scatman."
Send that to the Chat Realm TXT account on Twitter. All right, here's.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm
apparently from
really fucking this up for
from
us.
LA, from El Monte, California.
Oh,
Okay,
Put
all
the
right.
L in LA. Here you go, round 8.
A gift to us from heaven above. You can live again when everything you know is blown away by the gentle wind.
I mean, now I'm so twisted up. I want to make that Scatman. Boo-da-boo-boo-biddy-boo-boo.
No, we got to go back to Enya. Brian, we got to steady the course here. That shit's Enya. Just because Bryce is feeding us fucking Scatman shit that sounds like Enya, I feel like I got a beat on it. That's fucking Enya. Trust me.
All
on
right,
this.
just to let me counter terrorize you. A gift to us from heaven above. You could live again when everything you know is blown away by the gentle wind. A boodle beady papa be ba boodle boo. It's me, Scatman, getting creative again.
To wit, a gift to us from heaven above. You can live again when everything you know is blown away by the gentle wind. Pure moods.
Fuck, I mean, I'll go Enya if that's what you're feeling.
We're going Enya. We're going Enya.
We're coming Enya.
The boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The boys have picked
Aggressive.
Enya. Let's listen a little bit to Dream Again.
Told you. I told you.
You can live again.
I had that MC Hammer, you can't touch this vibe. He's about to tell you that you gotta pray just to make it today.
All right, for the last time. For the last time. I went against you for the last time. I apologize. Now we're tied. Brian, you got the fucking con for the rest of it.
Ugh.
Okay, here we go. Let's do.
No, let's not have the title of the episode be "We're Coming Enya." Stop it.
Didn't even spell it Enya on that one. Okay.
No, but not even the pun.
Not even the-
like just
Walk right by.
a very
We're coming,
aggressive
comma,
declarative statement.
Okay.
Then again, he's the only one with kids, so fucking.
Here's one.
I never thought I had to go as far as I did. I have to lose a home and abandon a kid.
Okay, that's gotta be Scatman. Because I'm trying to picture Enya singing about the Orinoco Flow, and then the next track just talking about how she ditched a family. I'm not seeing it. It's gotta be Scatman.
Just the phrase, I had to abandon a kid.
I had to abandon kids anyway. I hope you're not really listening while you yoga. It's me, Enya, see. I hope you're not
I'm back,
coming for
Scatman.
me.
Scatman Morgan. This finally, some shit speaks to me. I never thought I had to go as far as I did, and I had to lose a home and abandon a kid. To be honest, I miss the home.
It's gotta be Scatman.
One day the child will be raised to shoot me in the face, and I'll be like, whoops, at least. Do you remember the home, though? It was a good home. I left it for you. Fuck you, ingrate. Jesus. Bada beep bop ba doobity beep bop ba doop. Jetpack.
Yes, all of that sounds so right.
All right. Your answer is Scatman?
Yes.
All right. Let's listen to a little bit of.
Bryce, how high were you when you invented this game?
I could have been higher, too. Let's listen to a little
Because
bit of
it's a fucking great game.
Let's listen to U-Turn.
It isn't your fault, and I know it seems weak, and you're only in the street till you admit defeat. I never thought I had to go as far as I did. I had to lose a home and abandon a kid. And you want to hear the greatest story ever told? There ain't a greater feeling than the healing of your soul.
Still a weird
Excuse
lyric.
me, I have to pilot the ship.
Wait
My
a
name
minute,
is
hold on.
Scatman Morgan, and I've got a big dick. Bigger than Enya. Unless I put it in you.
I'm coming in here. That's what I say when I'm jizzing. That's my subtle way of letting everybody know. I mean, not the person, they know, because I'm in them, right? But
God,
everybody else, I call my mom and the Associated Press. And,
The AP? Did the AP pick up?
The AP picks it up, and
What
they
about
put it in
Reuters?
there. Yeah, Reuters, fuck them. I fucking, one time I was drinking with Ted Reuters, and I said, fucking, do you want to pick up my jizz stories? And he said, no. And I said, well, fuck you. And I kicked him in the belly button, and he fell off a slide.
That is our weak spot. Yeah. The boss's weak spot is the
Fuck
belly button.
Ted Reuters. I don't give a shit about him. He's a piece of garbage. Bye. I'm Jetpack.
All right. Somehow we are at the end of this game. We've got one question left. The score after 9 rounds. Brian and Justin have 5 points. Boss Bryce, have 4 points. This is, of course, our 10-point round. So it's still anybody's game.
All right.
I'm going to have this be read to us.
Da 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 da.
Brian, you're
can
going to
you use
need
it?
to...
Can you use it in a sentence?
Da 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 da.
Hairline?
Brian, you're going to need to fucking summon all of your skill here, because this is the dirtiest fucking trick that Boss Bryce has ever played on us in this fucking game. Because he has not done a scat line this entire goddamn game. We know that the scat man, literally by his name, scats. We don't know if ever Enya just said... Wait, is this fucking Sail Away? Da da dee da da dee da da day.
Da 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 da. This is producer Bryce pulling that sneaky ass shit. Because you know what? I don't hear any skoo or beedly doo or fleem plum.
Beep bop, beep bop, ba-dee, ba-dee, beep bop, ba-doo, ba-dee, beep bop, bop, ba-dee, ba-dee, bop, bop, ba-dee, ba-dee, bop.
This is Enya's move. Couldn't have been more clear if you mocapped her in the middle of the Super Bowl. This is da 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 dee da 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 dee. I'm Enya. Da 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 dee dee dee.
Well, somebody's saying, Dada, I abandoned you, child. That's when I left your home. What the fuck? I left your home. Bye.
It's got to be Enya.
I'm with you. 100% Enya.
You say Enya. Oh, also, I realized we have to do a bonus round because there was one. I made this quiz specifically around one line and we didn't do it, so we'll do it right after this. Your answer of Enya. Let's listen to My Time Flies.
Oh, no!
Not the song I was thinking
That's
of.
right. Da-da-da. Now we just at least have to listen to this one because this is the one that set this entire thing off, just for bonus points. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna have the Google Translate go.
While you're still sleeping, the saints are still weeping 'cause things you call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born.
Oh, I know what this is only because of chatter through Chat Realm, because apparently this was the thing that drove you insane, Bryce.
It's so insane. It is bizarre that this is in the line.
Brian, actually, Bryce, can you read that again?
Sure.
Or have the Google voice read
While
it again.
you're still sleeping, the saints are still weeping 'cause things you call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born.
Yeah, so this is like some pro-life stuff, right?
Yeah, Scatman is pro-life was the realization that Bryce made, which number one, regardless of your thoughts on the matter, the idea that Scatman John has such a hard line on abortion that he has to make a song that wraps those themes around it is comedically hilarious enough. But let's go ahead and hear.
Yeah. Here we go.
I hear you all ask out the meaning of scat. Well, I'm the professor, and all I can tell you is while you're still sleeping, the saints are still weeping because things you call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born. I'm the scat man.
Now, one of the things that we figured out was maybe it's a pro-life message, but also maybe he's just saying, like, your dreams, you haven't had the chance to fulfill your dreams yet.
No.
While you're still sleeping,
that's
the
a
saints
straight
are,
up
while
pro-life.
you're still sleeping.
Okay, look, if it was Enya, then yes, 5 layers of nuance and metaphor. The ship of your dreams is floating through space, and by space I mean your ambitions of race, and by race what I mean is equality for everyone, and by equality I mean financially, and I am strong, I am Enya. I still got 10 more metaphorical layers to go.
We have to, and the after show, we have to listen to we have to break down one of this guy's videos because he's his Scat World, Scat Land, is a land where no one lies and everyone's equal. Like it's a whole thing. You're like, yes, Enya, but
he's
also
got layers. Scatman John has got layers.
Well, maybe not layers, but he's got a message.
Experience. Side note.
Here. What's up? What's on your phone? Why on your phone? Is Enya calling you?
No.
Put her on.
You ever drop your phone and then you look and you're like, oh, whew, and then like 2 days later you find the hairline fracture. And you realize you shouldn't have said whoo, and I just had that moment.
Oh.
So there's that.
Well.
So thank you, Enya. Thank you, Crackman.
Good game. Congratulations. You beat my course of Enya v. Scatman John. I'm going to go back to my cave now and draw up more business plans.
Yeah. Enjoy your lack of butt, you dirty motherfucker.
Also, if you've got a game you want
us against the man, that's what we just did. Sorry, you were saying.
If you've got a game you want us to play here on the show, send it into our email address, mail, M-A-I-L, @nightattack.tv. And we might play it here in the middle of the show, which is what this one's thinking.
We were busy making songs while all he did was fib. He's a piece of shit. Producer of some shit.
Gong. Hey, Brian, do you want to do a little bit of Diamond Time?
Oh, man, dude, I love Diamond Mess.
Diamond
Time is, of
Time is
course.
where-
Go for it.
Diamond Time is where you shout out your project right here on the show. Just head on over to the sticky post at the top of the page of our subreddit, reddit.com/r/Diamond Club or diamondclub.reddit.com. Top 3 posts get read each and every week. We begin with the Sensible Merchant, who said, my best friend spent the last few years teaching himself computer animation. He recently published his best work yet. It's the type of comedy I know you gents and everyone in DC would get a kick out of, and he does the voice work too. Here's the link. Just search Baby Step Quibbles on YouTube or head on over to YOLO420.com/baby steps.
We got 2 minutes, right? We could jump in on this.
I just cannot believe it. My daughter going on her first date, and with such a sexy boy. Oh, a sexy boy with sexy little ham hocks. Just look at those little trotters down there. It looks like somebody took a pig fetus and put it in a basketball shoe. Oh. Ooh.
This is some straight up early Justin
I'm
Roiland
in
stuff.
love. But, this isn't about me and my proclivities. This is about you and my daughter and you two going on a date together. Now, before you two go out there and get it on, me and you are going to have a man-to-man conversation, if you know what I'm saying, buddy. Now let's just join our manospheres together and...
Jesus.
No, you listen. You keep your poop in your butt when you're in my home. This toilet is a holy place, and I will not have it be corrupted by my lustful needs. Now you get out of my sight, you slut.
Wow.
There you go. Baby steps from Qbles, Kewbles.
Holy shit.
Wow, and by the way, the animation is I would say
Good.
kind of like one part Mike Judge, one part like John Krasinski, the fucking Red and Stimpy guy, right? Like
no, not John Krasinski is the Office guy.
no. Chris Lufsky or whatever, the Ren and Stimpy guy.
Yeah,
the one with the big long K word.
Crick Falsey?
Crick Falsey.
Falusi? Whatever.
The one who got canceled and now doesn't get profit participation on the new Ren and Stimpy reboot.
BioCow just wrote in saying, did you know we have a movie maker in Diamond Club? No, not Romany Malco. Philip Shane in chat. He's made documentaries about Elvis, Einstein's, the Beatles, and one called Being Elmo. Oh, wait, I know that one. He's currently making a documentary about the game Myst. Oh, I know that game. And his Kickstarter is this close to come to funding with less than 48 hours left. Get in on this project and support a Diamond Club member at bit.ly/fundmyst. That's MYST, like the video game, the prequel to Revan.
And also, it did get funded, so you're hopping on a train that's going on a journey.
But hop on it anyway, so you could join Hobo. And
that's right.
Well, yeah, and also, because you can get the perks and stuff. So now it is like the best part of a Kickstarter. You can literally get the perks if you want it, and you can know that it's going to a good cause. And finally, Big Jim writes, so what'd you do this summer? We had the whole time off. Did you accomplish any goals? Did you sit on your couch and watch Joe Exotic for the 4th time in a row? Well, I accomplished one of my dreams. I finally completed a season with virtual drum and bugle corps, but that's why I'm putting in for Diamond Time. That's not why I'm putting in for Diamond Time. Rather, this week, I want to ask yourself, were you a band geek? Did you put on a uniform and march in the long field? Well, it's time to go back to the future. It's time to join the Virtual Arts Marching Band. Worried about quality? Watch the above video. Trust me, it'll be great. Join us today. That is bit.ly/virtual marching band. I can't wait to see you guys on the 50.
That's so awesome.
And that is Diamond Time. Shout out your projects right here on the show. Top 3 get read each and every day. Go to reddit.com/r/Diamond Club or diamondclub.reddit.com.
Yo, man, I want to check out our mail sacks.
Well, let's open it up. Let's see what's in there.
Get our hands on
drinks in the Diamond Club.
In the Diamond Club. That sounds grand.
Super grand. This is part of the show at the end of the show where we read your emails that you sent into mail at nightattack.tv. Like this one from Cole. Cole writes, "Hi all. I know that before the whole world fell apart, there was talk of a big party at the new property. I haven't heard you guys say anything about it since, probably because we're still in the middle of a global garbage fire, et cetera, et cetera. So I want to make sure we know, what are the plans to do once the smoke clears? If there are still plans, maybe we can do another event in Austin. Well, let's thank you for we check in a little bit on the Founders Day. It's still going to happen. Still no date set, right?
Yeah, I mean it. That's a good question. The real answer is, of course, we don't know. It seems an awful lot like people are getting a little bit frisky about like, hey, would you be cool if I came out to HQ and joined you for a little bit? And we had Andrew Heaton out, and right now we have Jason out, and we're shooting and all that stuff. And seems like there's an awful lot of tests just around here in Austin. I don't know if it'll stay that way. The real question is whether we want to just delay for a whole year, or maybe. I mean, in a world where Scoop Fest is, I believe delayed this year, right? They're not doing Scoop Fest.
Not happening. Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I don't know. Austin is awfully nice in November.
Yeah, I mean the plan when we moved the dates, the plan was we'd figure a new date eventually once we kind of got a sense of people maybe doing it. So I think the plan's probably still in place that there is not a date, but we would like to continue to do one.
And by the way,
I'm not holding you to it. I'm not trying to get any new information, but this is just a reminder for people.
Let me say this much: if it is a financial concern and somebody's like, "Hey, you have some money I gave you. What's that money for?" I would much rather just write me and I'll give it back. Don't worry about it. But if you're more interested in grabbing your spot, just know that we're trying to find a home for when that spot will be.
Sure. Yeah. Let me just say, from your perspective, obviously safety is the number one priority. Nothing will get done unless everybody feels safe. And by everybody, it's the people that want to come, right? Like there is no party unless there's people that want to come to a party. So I know how much this means to you and how much it means that this is a big, important, fun thing. So just stay tuned for updates.
Yeah.
And
stay tuned for updates.
Yeah. This is just a reminder for people that we're all waiting and seeing.
Yeah.
We're all waiting and seeing. There we go. Let's get another email here from Lee. Lee writes, subject line, Weimaraner. Hi, Bryce. I just wanted to send Brian some reassurance over the choice of a Weimaraner. My aunt and uncle have 2 children. The youngest being a Weimaraner is a type of dog, if you're like me and did not know it's a species of dog.
Yeah.
My aunt and uncle have 2 children, the youngest being 5. When they first got their first Weimaraner, they got a second a few years later. Their dog, Max, was a very loving, energetic dog who likes to play and exercise, well-trained, very intelligent. I remember one Christmas the family had gone to visit someone while leaving Max at home. When they returned to the house, little bits of Christmas paper greeted them, and the lid to a box of chocolates. They could smell the wrapped chocolates in the tin and in the wrapping paper under the presents. He had carefully maneuvered the tin from under the present so he could get it and have his fill. He was fine. Don't worry. He's fine. I know chocolate's not good for them. Anyway, I wish you have a lot of fun with your new dog. Thanks, Lee, Windwalker Scoop 23.
Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. But they call the Weimaraner the dog with the human brain. The only negatives that I've seen have been do not keep it locked in an apartment. You better have some room for it to run around and get that energy out. And it's like, perfect. That sounds perfect.
Yeah, amazing. Hell yeah.
Here we go. And that's going to do it for emails this week. Thank you, everyone who sends in emails. If you got an email you'd like us to read at the end of the show, which is what this is, send it in mail at nightattack.tv, and we might read it here at the end of the show, which is what this was. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, that just flew by. Justin, what did we learn tonight?
Flew by.
We learned producer that, Bryce is a hell of a hard ass.
Yeah, exactly. No, Boss Bryce. Yeah, Boss Bryce apparently had his butt cut off. That's what we learned.
Now my butt.
We learned
my butt.
We learned that the captain is a multifaceted individual, including a performer.
We learned that you got a day off.
Yeah, we learned that days off, they apparently matter. And apparently we'll have one tomorrow as well. But most importantly, we learned that we love you guys very, very much. And we will... Did we learn who the Bit Boss is?
Oh, yeah, the Bit Boss.
The Bit Boss.
With 2,000 bits is Rockroll Martian. Also...
The Bit Boss.
The sub-Bit Boss is Rockroll Martian with 5 gift subs. Thank you, Rockroll Martians, for killing the game.
Very cool. We love you guys, man. Die in a fire.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, Justin Robert Young, every time you go, I get so sad that I wanna drink a warm glass of Drano. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack. I love you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.